Hi, fellow coaches. I am so pleased to be with you in this podcast, and I'm going to share with you here my experience as a mentor coach. I'm an MCC coach. I've mentored hundreds of coaches all over the world, and mentoring is so powerful, so so great in this that it helps you keep the highest standards of practice. That it's always good, to have some case studies, and this is the aim of this podcast. So first here, what is mentoring? So mentoring is based on with the International Coach Federation, ICF, is based on 8 core competencies, and we really, as mentors, check on each of these competencies in your sessions so that coaches can apply to different levels of certification, whether this is ACC for between 100 up to 500 hours of experience, PCC from 500 hours of experience up to 2,500 hours of experience, or MCC, where it's more than 2,500 hours of experience. So when you apply for your certification, you need to justify of 10 hours of mentor coaching. So whether you decide to have your school doing it for you and providing it to you, or you decide to find your own mentor, then it will work pretty much the same. How? So mentors are going to listen to your sessions. So you need to record your sessions. It's a very big moment of vulnerability. And then we will listen carefully to what works, what can be improved, and how, so that you can demonstrate of a certain level of maturity in your experience of coaching. Yeah, so ACC for kind of beginners, and PCC for well-experienced coaches, and MCC for very senior experienced coaches. Well, so this is the first thing here. Now, some coaches, and I really highly recommend you that as well, are asking for mentoring, not for the certification, but for themselves in this process of continuing education all the time. Yeah, this is a very, very professional way to make sure that, you keep really high standards of expertise in what you're doing with your clients. So over the time, you can choose like mentoring, and then supervision, and then personal development programs. Keep being active for yourself because you're your main tool. Yeah. Now the 8 levels, the 8 competencies with the ICF that a mentor coach looks at are: demonstrate ethical practice. So really, if your practice is ethical or not. If you keep, for example, confidentiality, etc., etc. Embodies the coaching mindset, because this is a very specific mindset, as coaching is a very specific support to offer to your client. It's not consulting, it's not psychotherapy. So what is the mindset you need to have when you are a coach and you maintain sacred space for your clients? Establishes and maintain coaching agreements. So here it's really keeping a goal, having people set a goal for themselves for both the whole coaching support and for each session. Cultivate trust and safety. So cultivate trust and safety. Well, without trust, there is no coaching, in fact. Yeah, because it's only when we feel safe and that we trust someone enough that then we can open up to ourselves. So this is how it works with coaching as well. Yeah. So how you develop a very safe and healthy environment for your clients so they feel good enough to open up to themselves and go deep in their reflection process and in their decision making process as well. Maintains presence. So here it's really being here and now, noticing what is happening here and now in the session at the same time as you have this idea of the session going on. So you are really attentionate in the attention in the moment, and you keep the intention on where it is going. Listens actively. So what to listen at? Yeah, we have different levels of listening. So how do you keep being very active in your way to listen to people, to listen to your clients, so that you make sure that they're moving forward at every or each moment of their session? Other competency is evokes awareness. So that's a big part of your sessions, as this is where really people start to see things from different perspectives, get new ideas, get insight from themselves, just because you were there maintaining the space for them. Yeah. So how do you assist this process so that awareness is coming to them? And facilitate client growth. It's a life-changing process, or so how people create the shift they want to create and make sure that this is not only active during the coaching, but that this will also continue even after the coaching session, that this is something that is really going on into their life, this transformation that they want to see occurring in their life. So these are the competencies we look at as mentor coaches. And I really encourage you to go for mentoring, and I hope you will love what is shared in this podcast in terms of what you can learn for your practice.